Herb Jones is trying to ice this screen. Then I got to get up, up, up. Now, where's Valanciunas? Because we're trying to keep Fred VanVleet towards the sidelines. But Herb Jones, you can't let Fred VanVleet come off the screen because Valanciunas is coming over to ice the screen. Look at this. You're not getting up enough. So now VanVleet, there's no one there. VanVleet comes off the screen, draw two, Sengun. This happens twice. This really just drives me up a wall. Brandon Ingram's going to be late getting under multiple screens in this game. Okay, first of all, Valanciunas needs to get up if you're going under. Okay, I'm going to jam the screener so that Brandon Ingram has space to get under this screen. Like, Brandon Ingram, it's taken way too long for you to get on this screen. So now CJ McCollum comes to double right here. Okay, so now we got to rotate. CJ McCollum's coming to double. Zion Williamson's going to rotate down to Dillon Brooks. Herb Jones got to be the one to rotate to the wing right here. And then McCollum will then come up. And that doesn't happen either. But why is Brandon Ingram late getting under screens? Again. Yes, this is a staple of the Willie Green coached Pelicans. Why is Willie Green an NBA head coach? What a disgrace. And Jerron Collins, disaster. Hedge this screen. I have to have backside help for Sengun. I can get it if I hedge this screen. Right there. Okay? But you run drop coverage. You have no backside help. It's just right in the lane, drop it to Sengun in the paint. Brandon Ingram is late getting underneath this screen. Again. So Najee Marshall's in help here. Valanciunas has got to stay home on Sengun. You got three people surrounding the ball. So now Alvarado's coming to help on Sengun. Zion Williamson is switching the screen. Then I got to be up, level to Jeff Green setting the screen. So I'm ready to guard. Look at Zion Williamson. You're not up level to the screener. So now I'm coming uphill as Jalen Green's about to get downhill and blow by me. Jeremiah Robinson Earl rotates down and is able to help Trey Murphy in the post right here. So if you're Najee Marshall, you're not a part of any of this. So I got to be seeing ball and man. All right? Like, why is Najee Marshall staring at somebody else helping? So Trey Murphy is about to come double right here. He's going to double. So Valanciunas, all he's got to do is not give up baseline. Force him into this help. And then you just rotate over from there once that dribble gets picked up. But look at this. Alperen Sengun takes one dribble, and you're just immediately letting him spin baseline. So now the help never gets there. It's bad transition defense. First of all, Jonas Valanciunas should be sprinting back. I don't know why he's standing and then walking, but Herb Jones is not getting to Jeff Green. He's late. So right now, I got to be communicating to Trey Murphy. Okay, take Jeff Green. I'm going to go to Jabari Smith. But Herb Jones never is communicating this. So all that happens now is that Trey Murphy's got to guard two people because you never went to Jabari Smith. Catch and shoot three. So this would be a lot easier if Brandon Ingram would just get in a defensive stance with his feet set and be in the gaps right here. He can stunt and recover. Okay, so Brandon Ingram's not going to do that for whatever reason. So Dyson Daniels comes to double. Okay, cool. We're going to have to rotate now. Trey Murphy's not even seeing the ball. I got to rotate to VanVleet, okay? And then we're just rotate. Everybody else rotates from there. But you double, you don't rotate. Willie Green's the coach, though. You're Zion Williamson. You chase over the top of the screen, and then you're going to show off of Fred VanVleet. What does Zion Williamson do? Nicely up the gut, catch and shoot three. Zion Williamson does not need to get beneath the free throw line here. If I'm above the elbow right here, I'm still in the gaps, right? So if Alperen Sengun comes to the middle of the floor, I can dig and recover. But you're going to come all the way beneath the free throw line, okay? So, I mean, you might as well just go double yourself anyways because you are doubling. But Brandon Ingram's going to have to rotate. And then everybody else is going to have to rotate from there once that dribble gets picked up. But you don't rotate. So it's just catch and shoot. Doubling from the baseline is not going to do anything if Sengun is already in the paint. Let's force Sengun to the middle of the floor where Zion can then double again right here. This is where your double team's got to come. And then again, you just rotate from there once that dribble gets picked up. But I mean, you're trying to double from the baseline. Well, Sengun's in the paint. It doesn't, and Jalen Green's wide open because nobody rotated also. For Jeremiah Robinson Earl, just get up. Battle for position with Sengun. Look at what Sengun's going to do. You're going to 3/4 the post here. You have no backside help. So now when Sengun catches this ball, I have no ability now. I can't force him to the middle of the floor right here where I have help. He's just going to be able to rip through because I'm still trying to recover, and he's right in the paint, and that's terrible. Fred VanVleet's dribbles picked up. Could Zion Williamson just recover to Dillon Brooks and guard? Why does he have to gamble here? You gamble and don't get it, so now Dillon Brooks can get it and go, draw help, and now Sengun's open. Pelicans are just getting outworked here. The shot goes up right now. Could Brandon Ingram go box out? By the way, could Najee Marshall rotate down and box out Alperen Sengun? Could Jeremiah Robinson Earl box out? You have nobody boxing out. So it's just a free-for-all underneath the rim. Again, you're just getting outworked here. Jeremiah Robinson Earl and Trey Murphy boxing out. You got to use the lower half of your body to move those Rockets players out of the paint. You're just standing straight up here. By the way, could Jeremiah Robinson Earl box out after the contest? I mean, again, it's just Rockets everywhere underneath the rim. CJ McCollum is coming over in the gaps here to help. If you're Dyson Daniels, just show your hands. You have help. CJ McCollum's come to help you, yet you are gambling and not showing your hands. So now Jayshawn Tate's in the paint. You have no help, and that's two. You have to switch this handoff right here. There's no choice other than to switch. So Jeremiah Robinson Earl, I'm immediately switching onto Fred VanVleet, and Brandon Ingram's immediately switching onto Sengun. There's nothing to think about here. You have to switch this. Why is Jeremiah Robinson Earl? If Brandon Ingram is going to double from the baseline, then you might as well just get all the way over there. You want to block Alperen Sengun's vision right there. You want to make these passes to the weak side of the floor as difficult as possible. And CJ McCollum's got to rotate down to Dillon Brooks. And then you're going to leave VanVleet on the weak side wing. But I mean, Brandon Ingram doesn't double, just stands in the middle of nowhere. And CJ McCollum doesn't rotate. So again, it's just rip and go. Terrible one-on-one defense from Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Get up on Alperen Sengun. He's not going to beat you off the dribble. So I'm up, pressing up, guarding him. Look at this. Look at Jeremiah. You have help everywhere too. But look at Jeremiah Robinson Earl. You just back. Look at this. Alperen Sengun just catches it and gets in the lane. That's terrible. This is literally the game here. Zion Williamson loses his shoe. All right, then you're going to have to play without a shoe and just guard, and maybe you can hide yourself somewhere. But look at this. Zion Williamson goes to pick his shoe up. There's 40 seconds left. And now the Rockets have a 5-on-4.